So this is vlog 4, and I messed up on the recording. I forgot to save. I'm supposed to manually save. I keep forgetting this isn't like Mac iOS where it's saved on. There's a program that saves automatically to your photo file, so my bad. But basically, I'm doing an artwork for my safety guide for my amigurumi. So I just gotta show you the overview because I messed up the whole footage. But yeah. So here are the chibis I did for my amigurumi care guide. So this is the when your amigurumi messed up. This is the high, and the other one is basically air dry. So these are all the amigurumi characters that I made. So I just want to put them in my care guide to make it more artsy because I am an artist. So might as well put my personality in there, right? So here it is. So I'm supposed to show you the speed version of me designing this. So unfortunately, all the footage is gone. But I'm pretty happy how it turns out. I put don'ts and do's. It's supposed to be do's and don'ts, but don'ts I feel is more important, so I always put it first. So I put it first so people could know. I feel like if you put it in a washing machine, the amigurumi will be damaged because the washing machine is pretty strong, unless you have one that does it very light. Most of the care I researched is mostly hand wash. So yeah. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied how it looks like. I plan to put this in every of my amigurumi order. So I'm pretty happy how it turns out. So it's very cute and nice addition. So overall, that's pretty much the start of my week. I designed my amigurumi care guide. So yeah. So I decided to film myself instead of doing the first person camera thing because it's like I shake a lot and my camera shake. It is just annoying. So I'm just gonna film myself instead and just show you what I am doing. So I am currently finishing up 2 of the customer plushies. So this is Zane and Xavier. I just need to do the hair next. So usually I sew all these parts first because I leave long strings so I can sew them in, and it gets distracted if you have so many, especially on the hair, because I have layers of hairs on these characters. But yeah, they will get bigger a little bit when you add in the hair. But overall, I think they turn out well. I think they turn out way better than the prototype. I feel like I improved a lot. But overall, yeah, it's just how this is how he looks like. So I kind of did the eyes a little different. Not different. I'm planning to do the eyes a bit different for my next plushie because Jian, I want to make it more unique. I want to try to do more style plushies eventually. I'm planning to do tiny ones for the conventions, and I'm gonna probably do Honkai Star Rails, like quality of 2 for 2 each in my conventions. I'm selling Honkai Star Rail plushies. I'm not sure how popular Love and D-Space plushie is, so I just gotta see. I probably gotta sell my prototype instead to see how much people will buy them. But yeah. But overall, it turns out nice. There's some hot glue strings coming out because I hot glue some of the parts together to make it look nice. So why don't we talk about amigurumi care? I print out the amigurumi care card to put in my product. I realized that I really need to change my logo, but here it is. So yeah, I just need to change my logo because the logo is really hard to see. But overall, I like the size. You can still read it. And it's pretty small. And I have I can print a lot in one page. So yeah, I think these are pretty cute. And these chibi characters are all the amigurumi I made. So this is Zane, this is Bibiter Lune, and this is Jin Yuan. So I like it, how it turns out. So this is how the Lucifer, I realized I shake a lot in my previous vlogs, so I'm not sure if you see Lucifer clearly enough, but here is Lucifer, and this is how the size of the plushie is, like almost as big as my head, but they turn out really nice. So I mean, I like how they turn out. I want to put more like accessories in them, like maybe jewelry and stuff, because Leviathan has chains. This isn't a chain, this is like a string. That's why I want to do it. Like I said, it is a little costly if I sell it in that way, but we will see, because I might do it just for myself. But so I lost one of my photo cards. So these photo cards is a prototype, so I printed out with glossy paper. This is how it looks like. Jin Yuan and Aventurine. I lost Raphael somewhere. Maybe I forgot him outside, but that's what they look like. And Jin Yuan. So you can see their artwork in my Instagram. But I'm planning to make photo cards, and that is pretty popular. I saw lots of people making photo cards, and I like it. It seems fun. I think it gets inspired by K-pop or something. I'm not into K-pop. I like to hear their song then and there. But my friend is super into it, and she does photo cards, so I decided I want to try it too. Plus, it looks nice for my character. I need to figure out the size for these photo cards. So this one is very small, and this sleeve is really large. So I don't know if there's like a conventional size for a photo card. I need to research more. But I'm planning to make these into holographs. And in the back, it has separate design with my logo in it. So yeah, that's pretty much what I am planning. So these prototypes, I print a whole bunch of them because I feel like it's a waste of paper just to print a few. So I'm gonna probably give them away to customer once I give away to customer, because there's already too many of those. These are just prototype. I won't be selling them, and they just printing on just normal glossy paper because I want to have something in the back as well. So I'm done with the order. I like how it turns out. They look way better than the prototype. So they took much longer because I was doing other orders that other people buy. They all order one plushies. These are the first. This person ordered 3 of them, so it took a little bit longer. Basically, the prototype has lost a bald spot. So Zane has a bald spot right here, and Raphael underneath. I shouldn't have crocheted the hair all the way down here and just like glue it on underneath, because he looks kind of baldish underneath. But I find he looks alright, you know. His stitch is much looser in the prototype. And for sure the hands are looser. I should glue it. But I'm planning to redo him again. To take photos again. To make it more true to the products. And probably gonna sell him in a more cheaper price. I am much more better at sewing this time, because before, they are my Love It Display plushie is one of the first plushie I make as a set, but they are much more looser, as you can see. So here is the order I made for other people. So here it is. So I'm planning to sell the prototype eventually, probably for a very cheap price, for like $20. But here is the order one. They're much more cleaner, and the back is no bald spot right there. Xavier, no bald spot. And Zane, no bald spot. His hair is a little bit curly. So Zane yarn is more thicker, so it does curl up a lot more compared to Xavier and Raphael. But overall, I like how he turns out. His tie keeps going up because of the fabric yarn. So yeah. I do a lot of back loops in these crochets, which is, you can tell that I'm trying to explore a little bit. So I like how I do some back loops in the clothing. And for Xavier, I add more texture to the hoodie to make it look more like a hoodie. So he turns out pretty well. For Raphael, I did more back loops on his tail, so he turns out pretty nice. I like how the back loop looks. Overall, yeah, I think they turn out really nice, and I'm probably going to ship them out tomorrow. I'm going to show you how I package them as well. So, me packaging that was pretty simple. I just wrap on my plushie in a bubble wrap, and after that I just put it in a box. I feel like it's safer in a box because it might get smushed in a bag. But overall, this is how I package stuff. I give them free goodies, so usually if they purchase more stuff from me, I give them a lot. Usually for smaller stuff, I give them just simple stickers. But yeah. So this is Saturday, so this is the end of this vlog. Well, at least recording it. I'm probably gonna do some drawings later because I need to design some new crochet plush, and I need to design 2 female crochet plush for my auntie. I might do Withering Wave Rover, but I'm not sure. I have to color yarn for her, so it's all dependent on what yarn I have. I want to finish all my yarn because I don't want to be packed full of yarn in this room. It's already crowded with anime figures. But yeah, so I'm done with Gion. He took first place of being the most complicated after Aventurine. Aventurine is very complicated, and of course he is the 3rd complicated. I feel like Ambivalent Lune is just more simple crochet style compared to Aventurine, where it required to measure out the body to put the clothes on, right? But yeah, so I think he turns out alright. I do like how I did his hair. I put some teardrop crochet on top to make his top hair bushier, and he has a ponytail, so he wasted a lot of yarn. It might be more than I put his hair longer than Jin Yuan. And let's see Jin Yuan. Yeah, I put more hair on him than Jin Yuan. He has very long hair in his art. But yeah, and this is Jin Yuan. To be honest, I should make Jin Yuan hair very long too. His hair is a little messy. It's like this. So maybe I should make his hair longer. After all, this is just a prototype, so I don't know. But definitely his hair is more a huge improvement compared to Jin Yuan. But Jin Yuan hair is more messy, while his hair is more slicked back. So his hair is more slicked back. So pretty satisfied of me putting his eyes a little bit lower, because since his hair is slicked back, his forehead is more exposed. So I don't know. He wasted a lot of yarn though. So it took me a long time to finish the hair. His hair is very long, so it takes up a lot of yarn. So yeah. Overall, I think the most complicated part is probably the clothing. So if I ever want to change the prototype, I want to make this a little bit longer, the clothing down here. Overall, I think it's pretty good. I don't want it to be too complicated. After all, it's just a crochet plushie. It's not really the character design itself. It had to be simplified to make it more doable. I think he looks like Jian, hopefully. I think. The earring is a little bit needs work, I guess, but I don't know how to make it circular unless I use a smaller yarn. But his ear is the most complicated part because it has black yarns, which is hard to see, and it needs to be rounded. And yeah, so this is going to be the art portion. So I am planning to these are Sympathy Kiss stickers. So I'm planning to do, for each route I'm finished or in route order, I'm planning to draw a sticker of that character, and I'm planning to talk about it or do a small review on the routes they are in. So I want to talk about some of the routes, and I want to talk about it in here when I'm doing these stickers. So it's the best time, you know. So yeah, so I'm planning to do 10 Goku struggles, play 10 Goku struggles next after I finish Sympathy Kiss. So yeah, so I do enjoy this the game. It is very if you play for plot, you shouldn't. You play for the character in this game. The route in here the story in here is pretty lackluster, and the ending is pretty lackluster. So if you play Voltage game, I can see why people say it's similar to that. Basically you play for the character and the voice actor, basically. But I will say the story, since it's a work-like setting, it is really relatable. I feel sympathetic with certain characters. I do enjoy the game overall. I think the route is pretty good. pretty good for a very chill time. So I'm gonna talk about Nori. So Nori is the character I am drawing. He is the cat man that you pick up in the street, you know. So it is a very unique route. It's not really an office worker route. So I feel like it's interesting. I want to play something that is interesting at the beginning, so I can keep on powering through it. Because if I play a bad route at the beginning, I wouldn't enjoy it that much. But Nori route, I think it's a pretty decent route. His backstory is relatable. It's about workplace stress and bully. It is relatable in a way. You kind of feel sorry for him. You kind of understand why sometimes you just want to quit. And like I said, it is a very some of their problem is relatable. But like I say, the plot for this game isn't its strong suit. So the ending, I feel like it's kind of weird. They put like little words, like they show you a screen and they just type out the words about what happened in the ending. They didn't really show it with voice actors or acting, so I feel like the ending is so rushed and lackluster. It's so weird. Yeah, so it's like I'm reading a book. I'm reading like straight up a paragraph of the ending. So like I say, Sympathy Kiss isn't a very plot heavy. It's more like a character story, which you enjoyed. It is a lot of cute romance stuff. The thing I have problem with Jock John is have less romance, and the common route is just too long. So I feel like the payoff isn't great. But this one has a very nice amount of romance. I will say it is a little bit of a letdown because it doesn't have that much mature. Like, it is rated mature. I thought it would be more spicy, I guess. So it is a little disappointing in that department. But overall, it's okay. Nori route, I feel like it's very cute. If you like a puppy love interest, that he is the guy for you. He is like the puppy that is there. Is just there to be therapeutic, right? He's just how you say it, a trophy wife when you think about it. But he is I like in his route that he will grow out of the being a cat man. He become braver, and he become a basically a partner for the MC. So the thing I like about the MC is very professional. She is very career oriented, so that is very cool. There is times that I think she's kind of weird in some circumstances, but like I say, that's just the writing. Overall, as a character, I do like Nori. I didn't enjoy his voice VA that much. I feel like he sound kind of, I guess, derpy, or lazy. I don't know. It sound kind of weird for me. I got used to it eventually, but I didn't really enjoy his voice acting that much. But overall, I think I like him as a character. I like how he grow as a character. So like I say, this game is very heavily character driven, not really story driven. But yeah, overall, I enjoy this route, and yeah, he's a good first route to play. Especially after this route, you go to more career route characters. They are much more meaner. So yeah, his route is pretty can ease you up to the more meaner characters later on. But yeah. So this is Mitsuki. He is the second route I play, and he is not likable at the beginning. So he is a Genki character, so he's very happy-go-lucky, but not too much that's overbearing. But he is very arrogant and very mean at the same time, which is a very odd combo. But overall, he does grow on me. I like it how his route focus on him, what he said or does affect on people. And because of that, it caused hatred among his peers, obviously. And I think that is really cool because it shows like, okay, you can't be an ass all the time. You have to learn how to talk to people, right? So yeah, because well, I know like he's supposed to be a genius, but he forgot that he is working on a team, and working in the team you have to be at least cooperative. So most of his first to second episode, he always like goes away early and other stuff, which is weird because in other routes he seems to be a normal worker, but in his route he kind of goes to he kind of disappeared where the MC had to chase him. I will say MC chased a lot of characters in both Nori and Mitsuki. Nori, sometimes he gets scared and leave, and then MC had to chase him. Mitsuki, he disappeared and MC had to chase him again. So it's a very weird dynamic. The reason why I start Mitsuki in the second round, because I just want to get it over with. Not because I heard he's a very least likable character. I think he grew on me. Like I said, I like his journey, but at the end of the day, he isn't my favorite. I think he's just an okay character. His story just intrigues me for a bit, right? I like how the story is trying to improve him as a character. Overall, do I hate him? Not really. I think he's just an average character. That's pretty much it about him, to be honest. He become a meanie, a dick, and then he just just become an okay person technically. So he's an okay character. I do like that he likes sweets and sugar, I guess, but overall pretty good. Oh, I like him much better as a side character. As a side character, he's like very helpful. He got your back. As a side character, for some reason his route, they make him very unlikable. Do I say I hate him? No. His route is not as bad. Like I said, I like how they show character development, but like every route is going to be lackluster where you have to read a paragraph to see the ending. Read the ending. But overall, I do enjoy his route for a bit. Is he my least favorite in the route? No. But I think my least favorites are the Dilfs in the game, which is the bartender and the other guy. I think their routes are... the other guy, the secret ally, is not bad. It's the bartender that's kind of... I don't like the story that much. It got me bored. But like I said, he has an issue. His issue is just the story writing, but I will talk about that later when I draw him. But Biscuit is like he's not as bad. What people tell me, because in the Reddit I hear like, or other forums, I hear that he is so unlikable, and I was like, he's alright. He's just not great. So he is. I think he's the poster boy, right? So I thought there's gonna be more canon-like stuff, but not really. Surprisingly, he doesn't feel that canon. I feel like all these there's one guy that I feel like is more canon, but I think all the thing about Sympathy Kiss is none of these routes are canon. So I think I like that pretty much, because if there's a true route, then that's the true love interest when you think about it. So not really the other. What's the point of dating the other guys, right? But yeah, I think that's what I like about Sympathy Kisses. There's no true route, judging how I see right now. But yeah, he is the poster boy, so I don't know. So I thought I expect more from him, but I got a little disappointed on him. Well, I think he's the poster boy. I'm not sure. So next is Rokuro. He's not everybody's type, but people say he is very princely and charming. I like him. He's, like I said, he's not everybody's type. People usually think the Prince Charming type is cringy and I guess bland. I guess I personally like the Prince Charming type, but or for me, I like the Prince Charming and the villains. It's just how I like them at far ends, I guess. But I really do enjoy his route the most. It's the most dramatic route so far. He has like the childhood friend trope, which is, I feel like he has lots of canon, like true route elements in there. Like one, he has the tulip, which is a symbol of the game. The game, everybody holds a tulip. So the flower tulip actually plays in his route, which is interesting because it doesn't play with any other routes. And and he's had the childhood friend trope, which is he's like the only love issue that is connected to the MC past. So yeah, because the MC is supposed to be you per se, and then basically she doesn't really have a past. Like, she barely talks about herself. It's only when Rokuro out where she has a childhood memory, which is very that's pretty new for the MC, who's supposed to be a blank slate, which she isn't. She has a personality, but they put her eyeless for some reason. Yeah, but overall I really like Rokuro. He's a total simp. He simps you, so if you tire of just like chasing the guys, he is the perfect route for you. So the thing about I like Rokuro route is the MC focus more on her career, her job, and how to do a good job. Well, Rokuro he does that too, but he also had to do infighting to be with the MC because he's a rich boy. So that's how the plot is. Rich boy can't marry to I guess she's not poor, to a low-class girl. And of course there's a fiance, and the dad is like against it. That's the whole you know, all the K-drama routes already. But I like what it does here is where he is the one that's working for it while the MC is doing her job. Even though she is struggling with all these rumors and stuff, she is focusing on her job while Rokuro trying to get his dad approval and try to prove his dad that he can choose whatever he pick as a partner. So it's very interesting, which I really like that in a character. So the route is pretty interesting. I like it how the only struggle the MC has is the bullying of the fiance, which isn't as bad, I guess, judging by how all the K-drama I saw. But she isn't the fiance isn't that horrible, I guess. But she's just stubborn. Rokuro, I do like it how he showed no interest on the fiance at all. The trust with the MC and him is pretty good. I do like how he doesn't want to just elope with the MC and abandon his job and duties, right? He tried to prove himself and tried to show his dad that he could excel on the company without just use marriage to do it, right? So basically when you think about it, he is the one that's fighting most of the story when you think about it, while the MC is doing her work. She does fight somewhat. She does there's a lot of trust with her and him. So like I say, I really enjoy his route in that way. It's done pretty uniquely and well written. There's one problem, like it's suffered in every route, is the ending is in the paragraph a little bit. It does show that the fiance got over him, but she was it's kind of weird that she suddenly felt like it. But like I say, it is only like it's a very short game, so they probably want to just like, here's the ending and be gone, right? But I enjoy his route. I do wish there's more steamy scene because he is my favorite character. Overall, I really enjoy his character and his route, and he so far is my favorite. Second will be Minato. No, not Minato. His name is Minato? Yeah, Minato, which I will draw him later, probably next week. But he is my second favorite. But yeah, like I said, you shouldn't be crazy on the story in this game. It's more of the character growth if anything. But overall, that's pretty much it. Yeah, but that's all for my review, because that's the only 3 character that I draw. I've been crocheting the whole week, so my finger is sore, so I can barely draw. So yeah, so hopefully next week I finish the stickers. But yeah, after that, I think I'm gonna edit Jian's hair more. I feel like his forehead is too big, so for next week I probably show that, and I probably do more marketing prepping next, because it's almost June. June is 1 month later, so I need to finish prepping all my crochet merch, and also setting up the tables. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this vlog. This vlog is mostly just normal stuff. I gotta have to do market prep next week, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching.